fucking listen to that John Watson. Especially when he's commentating on Man United. Fucking hell. That Mark Hughes, he's only got a kick-off and Watson's going on about an inch perfect pass. It's right though, isn't it?
All right. The media love United, all right. Yeah, but all that goes back to the Munich disaster, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that was 20 odd years ago. Well, I mean, it was bad news and that, like, but it created all this United legend. Pisses me off.
Well, they did stop Everton from doing the double. I suppose we should be thankful for that.
Yeah, well, had to do some good, didn't he? Anyway, let's not talk about it then, eh? I'll be happy, just as long as we keep on winning, especially tonight's game.
There's not long to go now. Only, what, 7 hours? Now, the coach leaves for Brussels at 1 o'clock, doesn't it? So that gives us 20 minutes. I wonder what Toddy and Mitch are doing now.
He said they were going to see the sights. Whatever they might be. Bleeding hell. Oh, Brussels has got more going for it than Ostend. Like a crippled version of Vril. Chelly's crap as well.
I'm not complaining. It's got a few bars and that's all I'm bothered about.
Ah, it's a pity it didn't go to Paris or Rome, you know. Some of the sights there. Mind you, no matter where you went, you always bumped into a crowd of Liverpoolians. Up the Eiffel Tower, in the Colosseum. Some of them even got in the Vatican.
Go away.
All half pissed, like, but nah, it was a good laugh.
Yeah, but they got into a bit of trouble last year in Rome, though.
Yeah. And that was bad news, that, actually. Then again, you know, wasn't the Liverpoolians. Yeah, I'm telling you, these outsiders can be a right share of bastards if things don't go their way. They had bricks, bottles, knives, the lot. Well, shit myself.
Those outsiders we met last night were all right. Seemed like a decent crew.
It's like most football fans everywhere, isn't it? Most of them are only there for the game. You always get your dickheads, though. I suppose you got to expect a bit of trouble nowadays, but I thought it was only the British that had the loonies.
Once you start fighting over a game of football, lad, that's the time to pack it in.
Well, you're right there.
Can't you get a picture on that thing? How many towels did you bring with you?
Only the one. It's in the plastic bag over there. It's a bit damp.
A bit damp? It's friggin' soaking. Jesus, it doesn't smell too sweet either.
Oh, shut up. It's a long trip over here, wasn't it? And we were right out on the hill, weren't we? It's bound to get a bit sweaty. There's a tin of talc in the bag there. Throw a bit of that on it. It'll kill the smell a bit.
Bleeding hell, Ralph. Thought you might have brought more than one of everything.
It's a football match we're going to, not a bleeding royal wedding. What do you want to get tarted up for, anyway?
Oh, it's not a matter of getting tarted up. It's just a case of keeping clean.
Yeah, well, I've had a shave, put a clean shirt on. Besides, all the gear you threw into the bags didn't leave much room for towels.
How many shirts have you brought with you? Only 2 in that one. Hey. You never know what might happen tonight, Ralph. If we go to a club later on, we might box off. We won't be pulling any bears if we smell like a sumo wrestler's jockstrap.
Oh, aye. When was the last time you had a sniff of a sumo wrestler's jockstrap?
You know what I mean.
Anyway, when we win tonight, I'll be getting so chemicked, I won't be able to handle myself, never mind a woman.
I worry about you.
Oh, what do you worry about me for, Eddie?
Well, I like football. I like Liverpool. But with you, it's the be-all and end-all. It wouldn't matter to you if the world was ending, just as long as Liverpool win this game. So.
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, the world will have ended if Liverpool get beat tonight. You'd be the same if you wasn't working so far away. You had to stay at home and put up with all the bleeding Evertonians.
Oh, don't be at it. You wouldn't work in Saudi with me because you'd miss watching Liverpool. You've always been nuts about them. Well, I'm only here for a good time. And if I do cop it a bit of scare tonight, you'll have to shack up in someone else's room because they'll be smuggling it back to this place.
No, aye. And what if we both cop off? What are we going to do? Take it in turns?
Oh, frig, I'm going to hide the ale.
What's left anyway?
Oh! Scream, bitch!
Ah! All right, Ed. Oh. All right, Al. What are you doing there, mate? Posing for Penthouse?
Oh,
What are you trying to tell your Ralphie?
Oh, you've been on the air, have you?
He's been celebrating getting a ticket for the game. Of course, they're waiting to Brussels. What a go to them.
Yeah, well, he won't be in any fit state to see the game if he has any more beer. Heavy-handed little gift, yeah.
Any chance of a bevy there, Ralph, or what?
If you think you can handle it, yeah. Yeah, I think Eddie's hidden him in the bag over there.
Nice one, mate.
How much were your tickets? Over the odds, were they?
Aye, double the price. We'll show the coach driver he was a shifty-eyed wee bastard, you know. Probably got him for face value. Wants to make a few bob for himself.
Yeah, have a look. We're in Z block. That by you and Eddie?
Yeah, we're in X and Y. 300 francs. The driver charge you double, eh? Everybody on the coach by one.
Aye, as far as I know. I'm not so bothered, though. I just want to make sure I see the game.
Shit about Fagan?
Yeah. Yeah, some arsehole talking in the bar last night, saying that he was retiring. Just a rumour though, isn't it?
No, Larry spewed it.
Go away.
Honest to God, mate, this will be his last game tonight. We were talking to these lads who were out this morning, they had the English papers with them. It's all over the papers, like. Fagan's thrown his hand in.
That's a surprise, isn't it? Must have scored there then.
According to the papers, he's had it planned since February. It's all down to him feeling like he's told to carry on, you know. Seems pretty straightforward. He just wants out.
And you reckon Dalglish should be the new manager?
Oh, behave yourself. He's too valuable as a player. He's got bags of football left
Well, it wouldn't surprise me. It'll be typically English. You pay a poxy 400 grand for a player, get the best out of him as a striker, then you get him to play like a genius in midfield. And when he's knocking on a wee bit, you turn him into a manager. And probably a player manager at that as well, eh? And us Scots are supposed to be the thrifty ones. Wouldn't surprise me if he painted the fucking stands for you in the summer.
You're just jealous because Celtic couldn't hang on to him, Paul.
You're fucking right, Paul. Hey, if you'd have got him for 4 million, you would have got him cheap.
Well, you could be on, you know. I mean, Kenny, he's obviously got a good footballing brain, hasn't he? And the crowd love him. Yeah, it could be a good move, that. I'll pity about old Fagan, though. He's done well for us.
We're going to work it right up Juventus tonight, aren't we, Ralph?
Don't be so confident, Tory. The Italians are no pushovers. There's nothing in their bag about the nice game. I'm telling you.
He won't get a sniff. Will he, Ralph?
Well, like Mitch says, it'll be a tough game, all right. But if I didn't think we'd win, I wouldn't be here, would I?
We're going to sail through it. Champions
Yeah. Never any problems, eh, Toddy? How do you think he'd react if we lost?
I've never seen us lose the cup final, mate. Never. Bruges in 78, West Ham in 81 in the League Cup, and then Spurs, Man United and Everton, all Milk Cup finals. And we didn't lose one of them. And we won't lose tonight.
Aye, I knew I Kenny Dalglish for all of those games.
That's the trouble with you younger fellas. It's been success all the way. You haven't seen him go through a bad patch like me. I remember when you were in the second division.
Fucking hell, Ralph. Wasn't even born then, how can I remember that?
Hey, dark days here, Ralph. That's going back a wee bit, the way.
Right, about 23 years. Mind you, I only seen him for a couple of seasons they were down there. But some fellas I know lost them the full 8 years they were in the second division, and they were bad times, I'm telling you.
There'd be suicides in Glasgow Celtic if I got relegated. Our idea of a bad patch is losing the toss 2 weeks on. Going to season without a trophy. That's a major disaster. But getting relegated, that's unthinkable.
That's what I'm saying to Toddy here. How would you react to failure?
Turn it in, will you, Ralph?